Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, William Brandon.
I'm Demi.
Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Dad and Demi, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss an episode. Hey, I want you to put the word back out. We back up, baby.
We got that dub.
As he said, the Falcons got that dub. The Atlanta Falcons beat the New Orleans Saints 20.
Aints.
Not bad, the Aints. The Atlanta Falcons beat the Aints 24-10. But hey, man, this is what we've been talking about. What?
It's been stressful because we had like a 5 straight losing streak, and then like after that, I've been I need you to win this game, and we just did it.
Yeah, the Falcons did do that thing, and that's what we needed. Exceptionally proud of the Atlanta Falcons for going down there and handling business. This is something they should be able to continue this coming up week, which we'll get to in a minute. But I'm proud of the Falcons. They looked like almost a different team now. The Kirk Cousins was the quarterback, and then we got Divine Diablo back on defense. And other than that, we had a hodgepodge of receivers. But I'll go over some quick stats real quick. The offense did well. Kirk, 16-23, had 199 yards, 2 touchdowns and interception. Bijan had 14 carries for 72 yards and 2 catches for 37 yards. And Tyler Algier had 12 carries for 44 yards.
And Darnell Mooney and
David Seals.
David Seals, they both got 1 touchdown.
That's right. David Seals and, as he said, Darnell Mooney got a touchdown. The Falcons, like I said, Charlie Warner had some catches. We were throwing the ball around to different guys because we were out Drake London. Of course, we don't have Ray. But the other guys stepped up. Kyle Pitts had a few catches himself, and we'll talk about him in a bit. Defensively, the Falcons' defense continues to get sacks. They had 5 sacks. A couple of them came from
the rookies, Jalen Walker and James Pierce.
That's right. The rookies are still balling, man. They are still balling. I know people want to whine and complain about that first-round pick that we gave up for Pierce, but, man, is he worth it. He is a first-round pick. So, hey, take that what it is, Atlanta Falcon fans, and let's move on. Xavier Watts had an interception. Alford forced some fumbles. Alford was all over the place. But like I said, Divine Diablo was back, man. The man with the club hand. You ever seen anything like that?
No.
It was crazy, right?
Right.
I mean, what did you think about him running around with a cast on his arm? Did you think it might hurt him or hurt other people or what?
I feel like he's probably going to hurt his own self because he's running and trying to get sacked or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, it does seem that way, but they've been doing this for a while, man. Back even in the 70s, these guys would be out here with full cast on playing, so that is something else. What else on defense? Oh, and special teams, Zane Gonzalez, shout out to you, man. 3 for 3. Great job, man. We've been needing a kicker. I don't know if, we can say that's fully there, but so far, so good, Zane Gonzalez. So, like I said, everything went well. Even, I guess we could say, Zach, thanks. You called a decent play. A decent game with decent plays. We were doing more play-action pass. Kirk Cousins was taking the ball from under center, unlike Michael Penix. That's a discussion for another day. What did you think, or what was one of the highlights on the offense? That's something that you were happy to see.
I was happy to see that Kirk Cousins throwing that bomb to Darnell Mooney, and he caught it. And that he's being himself from last year. That's my dog there.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney, man, he stepped up big time. He does look kind of like his old self of last year. That's also a head scratcher. I don't know if it's just him and Kirk have that rapport, but it was good to see Darnell showed up and showed out. And not to, there are a few things we could always talk about what went wrong. Like I said, special teams on the return side, still not good. We still got to fix that. And I think offensive side, there was something that you didn't like.
It wasn't really Kirk Cousins' fault because Kyle Pitts dropped the ball, which he should have caught, and then it hit him, and then it bounced right off and went in the Aints' hand, and then it went for a pick 6.
Yes, Kirk Cousins threw a pick 6, but as my co-host said, that was not his fault. Kyle Pitts should have brought that in. I think Kyle Pitts might have had 3 drops on Sunday. This is something he still got to get better at. I don't know if it's going to be here in Atlanta or somewhere else, but this is something that plagues this guy Kyle Pitts. But yeah, there was a lot of bright things overall in the game. I mean, a lot of bright spots. We tried, like I said, we had Charlie Warner in there doing some trickery. We even had Felipe Franks doing the tush push. You know, his big frame, 6'6".
I thought it was 6'7".
No, he is actually 6'6", but that was another good play, and I feel like that's something that they should use more often. Here coming up next, the Atlanta Falcons do travel to New York to
I
take.
thought that was New Jersey. That's where the stadiums.
Yes, the Falcons will be playing the New York Jets. Yes, in New Jersey. But yeah, hopefully, the Falcons can stack up another win because the Jets aren't the greatest team. Let's be honest; they're still fighting for positioning as well. So hopefully the Falcons can come out on top against them. And you know what? If the Falcons do play well against the Jets and maybe continue to play well, maybe they can make the playoffs.
You can't start Tower of Christmas boys before it's even Christmas.
Well, man, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. But man, I'm a Falcon fan. I want to keep out hope that we still might make the playoffs, and I'm sure, just like Jim Moore Senior's probably somewhere saying playoffs, but hey, I'm always keep out hope. So Falcons, run the table, man. Give us a shot. Run the table. Hey, like we said, we're proud of the Atlanta Falcons. I'm glad they got a dub. Anything else you want to tell them?
Nothing.
Well, again, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to Dad and Demi. We hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Bye, everyone.
Bye.